Good evening to you. Well, it looks
Good
like the
afternoon.
I
Yeah,
know, right? Where
I
are
just
you?
got home.
What
I just
country are
got
you in
home.
right now?
Pardon?
Where are you right now?
I just got home. I'm here with my son. Hold on, let me.
Oh,
That's my little baby.
oh, hey, handsome. How old is he?
He is 12.
Wow, he's a big boy.
I know, right?
Oh my gosh, the background looks so
Yes,
beautiful. It's beautiful. What a lovely area.
this is where my little home is.
Oh, that's lovely. So that's where you're based, but I know you travel between Ghana and Canada, right?
Yes, I do. Yes,
Okay. Do you want
but
me to
right
let you
now,
go inside and get settled?
yep. Let me just do that right now.
Take your time.
All right, cool. It's
I'm
nice
going
and
to
cool
play
inside here
different.
anyway. Woo! All right, let's go.
I'm loving the car as well.
Oh, thank you.
Already your fans are loving you. Quex01 says different is a big global hit.
Oh, thank you so much. You know, it took like a whole 20 minutes writing that song. I don't know. I just felt like I was just going at it. I couldn't believe it. And then when I finished writing it, I was actually crying, like legit. I couldn't
Because you
believe
had
it.
finished writing it, is that why?
Yes, because I finished writing it and I just felt like it was the song, you know what I mean? I don't know if artists feel that way, but I was just in tears. I'm going to wear my glasses because I have really bad under eyes.
Don't even
So,
worry about it. That's fine. I'm sure you look stunning under the glasses. Okay, let's talk. What is the situation like in Canada right now? Is there a partial lockdown?
well, right now there is. Things are opening up. Um, People are going to the parks, cottages.
Okay.
Stores are opening. So yeah, it's kind of opening up a little bit now, but it's still a little bit crazy, you know, like
Of
parks are
course.
open, but people are going out like it's a concert. And
It's
it's
shocking, right?
thousands. Yeah, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah,
Thousands of
same
people,
here.
but at the same time, I still think that the city should kind of have regulations. Like there should be a certain number of people there. You know what I mean? And that's where they kind of
Absolutely.
messed up. You know, and I think that's their issue. So they can't really blame us because they don't have security there or police saying, "Okay, that's a cutoff line. Come tomorrow."
Yeah.
You know, maybe 100 people can be there, but there was thousands of people. I couldn't believe it.
It's crazy. It's a similar situation here. People are going to the park and barbecues and the beach as though nothing has happened. It's crazy. It
Yeah,
really is.
it's like I feel like it's back to normal.
And it really shouldn't be because the virus is still very much around and looking for victims. So,
You know?
I hope people are a lot more cautious. But hey, we can't control everything. So you do the best that you can for you and your son and your family,
Exactly.
and you leave everyone
Exactly.
else to do what they're doing. But how have you been coping?
Exactly.
Because you're an artist. I know you can't go out and perform. You can't, go to concerts. You can't do what you love. Maybe you can still record music. But how's it been
Right.
for you overall?
I can still record music, but you know, I still get a little bit scared because I don't have my own personal studio that I go to.
Yeah.
So I go to someone else's studio and I don't know if they're clean. You know what I mean? I
Mm,
hope that they sanitize, but you know how it goes. You know, we're
of
using a mic
course.
and we're spitting on it basically. So
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's scary. So
It is.
I was just telling my boyfriend, I'm like, listen, I need my own my own thing going on. You know what I'm
Like
saying?
a
I need my
home
own.
studio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Can I
if you
call you
hear
Nina
me,
or would you prefer to be called Richie Rich?
I don't mind. I mean, I had to like
Okay.
take in my name because I like Richie because I'm a
Mm-hmm.
alpha female, so I like to be called like, you know what I mean. Richie's more like a male kind of name, so I kind of like that alpha female kind of name. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Nina's soft and Nina's like, you know,
And
really
feminine
romantic and
and
you
mm-hmm.
feminine and I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, I like the Richie. So even my
I'm going
mom
to call
sometimes
you
call me
Richie.
Richie in the house. you know, and it's
Oh,
like,
how
okay, I
sweet.
like it more. Yeah.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah.
Let's move on. Let's talk about the music. How long were you doing music for before you were introduced to the Black Avenue music team or management?
So I started recording at 11, believe it or
Wow.
not. I was in a music group called Lynn. It was my cousins that I grew up with in my building in Rexdale in Toronto. We were living in like subsidized housing when I was younger. You know, a lot of Africans migrated to Europe,
Yeah.
North America to live because they want a better life for their kids. But obviously, money was an issue, so we lived in subsidized housing, and
Mm.
I end up finding out that like my kind of like my foster grandmother was had her niece living in the same building, so I end up growing up with her daughter, which is my cousin. I call her my cousin, and also her neighbor, which I also considered as my cousin as well. And when we were 11, we were in talent shows and stuff, and we discovered that we had a voice. And my cousins are, before Jennifer Hudson came out, my cousin
Wow.
Letitia had that voice.
Oh,
You know,
amazing.
she was amazing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So we had that group. We had our group called Lynn, and we recorded, we did talent shows. We won every year. So there was one day I went on the newspaper and I saw that there was a showcase and Sony was going to be there. I think, I forget, but I remember it was Sony, and there was like I think some actors were going to be their models, and I've always wanted to be a model when I was a kid. So I told my mom, and she's like, I support you at whatever you want to do, because I was into doing hair. I was doing hair at 8 years old.
Oh, me and you
Like,
both. Good with
you
our
know what I'm
hands,
saying?
creative. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes. And
Uh-huh.
I was doing, my mom would tell me, you would go to school wearing like scarves around your neck and heels. Like, you thought school was a fashion show. You didn't even care about what your teacher said. Right. So I was like, okay, my mom's like, I support you because I do feel that you have that stardom in you. So
Yeah.
I support you what you want to do. And I said, okay, I want to try out to do this talent show, this showcase. So I told my cousins, they're like, yeah, let's do it. So we were writing music at 11,
Okay.
and my youngest cousin was 8 at the time, and my cousin was 13. I was going on 12. So we recorded in the studio. We did a audition. We made it for the first in the first round. Then we
Okay.
recorded in the studio, and my boy Tyson Voodoo, which is a DJ now, but he recorded us,
Yeah.
and he still remembers like everything. We recorded in his house.
Mm-hmm.
And then we did the talent show. We won. We got to level 3, and level 3 is meeting with A&Rs. So we were 11, 12, and 8 meeting Sony Records at
Wow.
11 years old. And I didn't make it because I had braces in my teeth and I couldn't talk properly, and I couldn't really project my my words or my vocals. So my
Okay.
cousin made it, and she's like, I don't want to do this without you guys, so I'm gonna decline Sony. But I'm like, go for it. So she declined it. But at 11, doing that, I was like, for me, I was like, that's a big move. So I had
Incredible
a
opportunity.
baby. Right.
Yeah.
I had a baby at 18, and 17, sorry. And so I couldn't really do the whole music thing because I was trying to be a mom and be a teacher. And then I got back in it, recording with my boy. I did like a hook on his beat, and he's like, damn, you can actually sing. I'm like, okay, I should give it a try. So I hit up my other boy, Sony, which is Tyson's like partner at the time.
Okay.
He remembers me too when I was recording the studio at 11. You know what I mean? Because it was basically they're partners. So then he's like, give it a try. And then D Black came along, and then boom, here I am now. So it's a
Incredible.
long journey, but it makes sense.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
You released Different about a week and a day ago or so. What has the
yeah.
response been like so far?
Honestly, I started off with Afro beats. So I actually started off with a pop track called With You, and I was rapping on that pop track. And I like rap because I was into like Nicki Minaj, the underground Nicki before she came out. I was into Lil' Kim. Like I literally, like, she was my inspiration when I was a kid. And I remember my dad's like, this is some secular music. Like, don't listen to her, you know, you're too young for this. I used to like dress like, I thought I was Lil' Kim for a hot minute. My mom's like, hey, please, you know, you know what I'm saying? Like, just going crazy. But I remember Foxy, and I was like, you know what? I'm that tough girl. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm a sucker for romance, and I love romance, and I love the Nina side, but the Ricchie side is more me. I like that gritty, that raw in me. You know what I'm saying? So I did that whole Afrobeats, and the Afrobeats was really romantic, and people looked at me and they're like, this is not really you. Like, this is not your whole persona. So I didn't really, although I am, like, deep down in me, the real Nina Ricchie is that romantic, hopelessly romantic person, you know, all about love and all that. Like, my whole body's tatted up with love, you know what I'm saying? So at that time, I did an Afrobeats, and I didn't really get much love from it. But now that I'm doing the hip hop stuff, everyone's just like, holy, this is it. This is it. I never even, my song was played on the radio like the same day. I didn't even know that out here. And my ex called me. He's like, yo, your song's playing on the radio. I'm like, are you serious? I couldn't believe it. You know what I mean? I was really shocked. So hey, I love the response. You know, I really appreciate everyone tuning in and like reposting it. Please don't stop. You know, I'm trying to make it for all of us. You know what I'm saying? You know, Africa needs to be heard. You know, we are too quiet, and it's I think that we are scared. I think on our side, Nigeria, I see Nigeria moving, but Ghana we need to make moves.
Pick up the pace, right?
We do, and we need to be loud about it, because we started this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie, like, you know, fellas, I don't want no one to hate on me. Fellas doing his thing, but we came out with that hip life first.
Oh yeah, we absolutely
originated. You know what I'm saying? We came out with that, and we like basically went back in our shell, and it's like, we're not ready for this. And I think we need to just like take out the ignorance and take out that block, and we should be like this, we should be like that, and just literally just do what we got to do so that we could be heard. Because when you go to the States and you name, like, if you tell me name 5 top 10 or top 3 African artists, they're gonna name everyone from Nigeria.
Nigerians,
and that's not right. Africa is a big continent. We have over 200 countries in Africa, and amazing artists. You know what I'm saying? So we really need to like push ourselves, and I'm gonna be that one.
I'm glad to hear it,
because I'm fearless, and I got that drive, and I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? So
I can tell.
I don't really
care. Good to see. Do you feel like you found your niche or your sound? Because like you said, you started out with Afrobeats, and that was during the Chobi times and My Baby, and then you had a pop song as well. Well, it sounded like it was a pop song.
Yes.
But do you think like you've definitely found your sound now? You're sticking with rap?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely, because that day when I recorded Different, I was in the studio for 3 hours, and I recorded 4 songs that day, and they were all like hip hop. And they looked at me like, this girl's a machine, like she's going at it. They couldn't really believe that this is Nina. Like, I use my studio time wisely, but 4 tracks in like 3 hours, that's a big move. You know what I'm saying? And and they were like, I think this is you. So when I stopped and I heard everything, I literally broke down in tears, like, yo guys, I think this is it. I couldn't believe that was even me. They couldn't believe it was even me, you know. And I definitely I knew I had that in me, because I've always been that rah. Even when I was a kid, I was a tomboy. I thought for a while, I thought I was a guy myself. I didn't even know I was a girl, you know. I didn't even know I could have a baby. I like, that's just how it was. I thought I was a guy. Like, I had that afro with the pick in my hair. Like, I was really a tomboy in high school. Like, I realized after grade 8, after grade 2. So realizing that, like, you know, I was a track star, I was a soccer player, I was playing tennis, I was playing basketball with guys, I was beating up guys in high school. Like, that was
It
me.
has
I
to
was
be
that
done.
trouble kid. You know what I'm saying? So I realized, like, I was like, yo, I'm really like that you know, gritty, that grungy kind of girl. Like, I was chilling, and then when I was in college, I was hanging out with the punk rock kids, and they were all guys. You know what I mean? I was going to mosh pits and stuff, and like